Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the MCG. Today, we bring you a practice match between Carlton and Richmond. With nothing on the line, it'll be interesting to see how these teams approach this match. We're about to find out what's changed since last we saw them play. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. Pitnet wins the first tap. Chera, Hewitt couldn't get a disposal. That's poor play. He's run into trouble. What can they build here? He ran into a brick wall. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. The two big men do battle. Taranto gathers. Hopper breaks the line, pokes it into the pocket. Wiedering got a fist in. Terrific forward pressure. They've bottled it up. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Taranto leading from the front. Short doing what he does best. Haywood, Pitnet, got the handball away. Haynes punched that like he meant it. Mackay. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Nankervis with a deft tap. Got to get it out of there. You have to be tough to play this game. Rinse and repeat. Nankervis got his palm to it. Walsh, short, desperate to win it back. Hopper, solid tackle.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Pitnet showing his skills. Hewitt does the crumbing. Akers, Hopper gets in the way. Ralph Smith keeps it low. Rioli! That one was always his. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Well played. Good kick. They've got a problem now. Probing ball. Hewitt tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Taranto. It's there!
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Tigers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Like Batman and Robin. Called for a push. That's a useful ball. It's come unstuck. Clever kick. Full is so strong one-on-one.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
He couldn't miss this, could he? Oh, he's made a meal of it.
Guess he'll be taking shots on the training track next week.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Hollands, all on his own. Akers pushes into space and receives the footy. Full, wins it back. Great mark. Searching kick. Ralph Smith is the target, and he marks.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
Goal coming out. Oh, well, it should have been.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Move along. He's off. Hollands has found some space. That's a well-placed kick. Haynes gathers on the half volley. The Blues moving the ball well. He's made a hot start to this match. He's hit up the lead. Haywood with a chance to run. Lays it off. Haynes almost threw it out. Mansell running in support. Who's at home? In no man's land. Wiedering is calm in a crisis. Doesn't often waste it. Poor footy there. They've got them on the overlap. Lynch has got loose. Just needs an accurate kick now.
He'll fancy his chances.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Tigers are up for this. It's a great start. Good ruck work. Cripps, Hewitt, couldn't get an effective disposal. Sims, gathers. Prestia, Campbell. That's a big play. They're on point so far. Mansell has a vice-like grip.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Tigers with a wonderful start. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Cripps thought his way through it. Mackay at centre half forward. The aerialist will battle for this ball. He would have fancied his chances from there. That can't not be a free. Lowers the eyes. Short. Works hard to present. They're moving the footy well here. Taking time to assess the options. Good work rate. You can see their confidence growing. Mackay takes an excellent grab. He doesn't waste many. The kick was centimetre perfect. He's off. He will surely make this count. Kicking for his first. And that is a bizarre piece of play, rushing it behind for his own team.
You don't see that every day. Boy.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. A chance to clear now. Mackay trying to bring the Crummers into play. Campbell. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? They're playing with purpose and poise. Saad is there to thwart that play. The Blues are out of trouble. The Tigers guarding the corridor. The Sharon hits the deck. That's careless. Hacking it forward. No one can mark. Lynch. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. The sprint is on. Campbell showing some pace. Not good off the boot. The kick was misdirected. Can he be the fire starter? He should have held that one. Fogarty, Newman, Haywood with a clean pickup. The Tigers have been all over them so far. They've certainly thrown down the gauntlet. Time for a break. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Blues are having a go, but they just can't get any fluency with their ball movement. They've been stagnant and predictable, and it's made for a difficult day for their forwards. I think their fans would welcome a change in strategy. You might as well lose by 10 goals as 10 points.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Pitnet showing his skills. Chera has some attention to deal with. It must be his birthday. Can he find a teammate? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Hopper, dangerous to leave on his own. Honours the lead. Careful with the kick. Full, working hard and presenting well. Just has to hit a target. Needed to be clean and wasn't. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
The two big men do battle. Prestia, Hopper. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with venom today. Pitnet wins it. Chera manages to get off a handball. Akers, Sims with a steal. Who's got the wheels? Haywood gets to it first. Hewitt, Flostone, picks off the pass. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Brown saves the day. Ralph Smith working hard and being rewarded. Sims, the fans will be happy to see this. They're tackling with great intent. Pitnet wins it. Hewitt, Cripps, good build-up. What a hand pass. Akers, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Chera. He's gone. Cripps, taken to ground. No free kick and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Pitnet has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Popper, Ralph Smith, Sims needs a good decision. Full on a lead. Rioli, he's set upon. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Chera farms it out. You can't question his commitment. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Flostone saw that coming. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Akers within range. Can make them pay. Punched away. Gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The Tigers are under siege at the moment. Full has charged into space. Brown can keep it moving. Manages to find a teammate. That's a bruising tackle. This is promising. He's been busy so far. Mackay making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Short, and they can rebound here with advantage pay. Cripps in the clear on centre wing. Newman, good thinking and good execution too. Cripps receives a clever hand pass. Fogarty gets on the end of it. That's great footy. Young presents in space.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
To open their account, is it there? Yes.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Blues hitting the scoreboard early after an underwhelming first quarter. Pitnet palms it down. He's everywhere at the moment. Bouncing ball. Haynes managed to get out despite the tackle. Can he hit a target? It's loose inside the 50. Sims, he's been accosted. He's besieged. They've bottled it up. Pitnet showing his skills. Terrific forward pressure. Florence couldn't complete the mark. Florence, it would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. The two big men do battle. Ross, Hewitt affects the turnover. Miller went bang. Mackay. Walsh going flat chat. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Motlop, good tackle. That's holding the footy.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Ralph Smith makes position. Campbell on centre wing is marked. Clever kick. Mackay read that one like a book. He might have thought about the corridor. Walsh normally delivers. Newman doesn't often waste it. Young outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. The Blues not at their best so far. The pickup is superb. Throws it on the boot. Green, Brown, needing support. Ross, Sims, approaching the 50. He's been industrious. Hollins clears the area. Can they work this ball out of defence? Hewitt had his name written all over it. Mackay takes a beauty. Into the pocket he goes. Brown at full back stops them in their tracks. His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is precise. Taking time to assess the options. The runner will be out in a minute. Seizes the moment. What a game he's having. Motlop will finish off a tremendous passage of play.
Someone went to sleep defensively and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Needs that to come back, and it does.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. The two big men do battle. Gets the kick away. Armstrong. Ross. Feeling the heat. Some indirect ball movement here. Time to turn on the Jets. Armstrong. Onto it. Complete commitment. Rioli. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Newman. Ever reliable. They are hunting the ball carrier. Pitnet with a deft tap. Absorbs the pressure. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Pitnet wins the tap. Cripps. The Blues got off to a poor start, but they've pulled it back admirably and will believe they can go on and win. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
It's not cricket season anymore, at least not for these players. It's the kind of contest you don't often see in a practice match, but it does show how determined both sides are to improve this year. Both sets of supporters will be encouraged by what they have seen so far.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Rucks go at it. Hopper gets a kick away. Centre square, loose ball. Akers wins the race. He's hit up the lead. Fogarty finds himself unattended. They've got them on the overlap. Bolter with a terrific mark deep in defence. Ross, that's good work rate. Slick hands. Well done. Out wide with the kick. Hewitt with the big fist. Taranto. Nankervis has worked hard to present. The defence has fallen down. No one's home and this will come back. Careful ball movement. Akers with a chance to relieve the pressure. I've liked his game today. They're moving the footy well here. Akers, Haywood, Wiedering. It's labour intensive at the moment. They could almost have raffled it. Away he goes. He's generally a good kick. Pitnet works hard to present. What's he got on offer? He'll pump them into attack once more. Motlop. He's kicked it like an arrow.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Tigers have watched their early advantage evaporate. The big men fly. Prestia squeezes the kick. Trainer puts his head over it. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Rucks go at it. Hopper, Taranto, under pressure. Prestia, Trainer. He just dropped it. Ross steadies, fires, bullseye.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Tigers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Smith. Good penetration on the kick. Defence 101 there. Short. Hasn't seen a lot of it. McGovern doing what he does best. Armstrong. Can anyone take a mark? Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Florence has found some space. And they're away. The Blues are out of trouble. Walsh. This is good footy. Florence. Cripps leading from the front. Carroll. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
That was an excellent passage of play to set up what should be an easy goal.
Carroll. He's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
Back on terms again. Pitnet wins it out of the centre. Cripps, Smith under the gun. Trainer leads his opponent. Armstrong heads for the pocket. Hollins spoils, throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Pitnet palms it down. Smith, Cripps, Hewitt. They cannot keep him quiet. Bolter is proving hard to pass. Flostone, Banks. Can he find a teammate? That is not the place to turn it over.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded. He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
He can peg one back for them with a straight kick, but he's hit the post.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Flostone heads wide with the kick in. Brown pushes into space and receives the footy. Taranto. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. Florence picks off the pass. The aerialists will battle for this ball. Ross got a fist in. Williams. Walsh collects the half volley. Pokes it into the pocket. He'd like that one back. Dangerous place to lose it. It's a tough game. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Big clearance to win here. Hopper, Nankervis, Ralph Smith, Miller, kicks to centre wing. Rioli got to the right position and hung on. The spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Mackay, dangerous to leave on his own. That's a useful ball. Smith, the Blues guarding the corridor. Rioli, the Tigers should score here. The sprint is on. Wiedering gathers. What can they muster from the back half? Honours the lead. Clever kick. Good thinking and good execution too. He's been quiet. Miller, we've seen that before. Smith, Mackay, ball to be won on centre wing. He's got an option in the centre square. Quality delivery by foot. McGovern bangs it long. Who's front and centre? Green throws it on the boot. Haynes under pressure. Cripps. Good use of hands. Pitnet has eyes only for the footy. You have to be tough to play this game. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Nankervis showing his skills. Taranto. That's unusual. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Pitnet punches it out of the ruck. Cripps. Taranto. Desperate to win it back. Ralph Smith with a chance to run. Normally delivers. McGovern with the intercept mark. Well-weighted kick. Cowan tries a safe ball. They've opened them up here. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Blues came in knowing that they needed to apply great pressure, and they've done that so far. Has it come at the cost of their own ability to score, though? I get the feeling they're going to need to be a bit braver with ball in hand if they're to cause an upset.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Pitnet gets his hand to it. Hopper, penetrating ball. No one can mark. Akers gets the kick away.
Punched that like he meant it.
That's a bruising tackle.
They're tackling with great intent.
Punch clear. Chera. He's been dispossessed. Nankervis. Williams. Intercepts. Good kick. The Tigers have been caught napping.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Gotta be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
The Tigers can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Back into play. The kick is precise. Can he hit a target? Nankervis can keep it moving. The Blues forcing them out wide. That's a good option, and this looks promising. His field kicking is normally first rate. Well played. Crosses the paint. Punched away. Haywood leading by example. Onto the non-preferred. Carroll fighting hard. Gets his kick despite the heat. Bouncing ball. Ainsworth knew where the help was. Hewitt. What's he got on offer? He just keeps racking up disposals. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. The defence is disorganised. Green hacking it forward. Nankervis on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Cowan clears the area. Rioli, he's a real pocket rocket. Ross, you can't afford to do that too often. Probing ball. Rioli making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Miller, that's well played. He's generally a good kick. Flostone in the clear. Ralph Smith pounces. I've liked his game today.
Armstrong.
It's no place for the faint-hearted. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. Pitnet wins the tap. Chera, Smith. Tidy ball. Haywood read it well and claims the mark. McGovern, the defence has fallen down. Good disciplined defence. Williams, he's tugged it. He's missed it.
They dodged a bullet there. They might not be so lucky next time.
Flostone with the footy. Brown working hard and being rewarded. Slowing it down. A chance to clear now. Miller, crunching tackle. You asked for it, you got it. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Taranto has been irrepressible. Full. That's good work rate. Lowers the eyes. Rioli works hard to present. Houghton just needs an accurate kick now. Towards the goal mouth. Sloppy disposal. And we'll have a throw in.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
Important clearance here. Chera getting back to help the defenders. Smith, the Blues. Moving the ball well. Good looking kick. Miller out of the congestion. Knew the tackle was coming. Flostone looking to extend this margin. Armstrong has a way of drawing the footy. He's had little impact so far. Hollins is racking up spoils. Rioli heads them off at the pass. Nankervis, they've worked it well.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Heads towards goal. It's a chance. No. It's found its way into the post.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Saad has found some space. The Blues might be about to start something. They'll bide their time. Cowan swoops. Goes long. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? The ump calls play on. They are hunting the ball carrier. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Looking to hit up the short option. Lynch can't mark. Lynch. He's set upon. He fumbled at the critical moment. Good ruck work. Taranto. Ross. He's got support. Nankervis absorbs the pressure. When one tackle just won't do.
And he's done for holding the ball.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Motlop, Carroll displaying great endeavour. Wiedering wins it back. Can he find a teammate? Rioli mops that one up.
The fans will be happy to see this.
The Blues
Might need a little luck here. Time is running out.
good ruck work. Popper sharks it. Nankervis hunting the footy. Ross. That's a bit of a waste. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Ralph Smith.
That one was not open to interpretation.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
What can they generate? The kick lets them down. Goes very wide. This will suck up more time. Ralph Smith. The Tigers should score here. Ross runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
Surely that's shut the gate on them.
The Tigers are really taking it to them today.
There was nothing on the line today, but you wouldn't have known it. The desperation was palpable from both sides, and the hit-out will have done them both a lot of good. What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Tigers were very disciplined today. I loved how their midfielders helped out their defenders and how hard they made their opponents work for every opportunity. They fully deserve the win, but they might explore whether they can be a little bit more creative up front in matches to come.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half.
That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.